Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dude and dudettes. I'm Matt Burns.
And guess who I am? I'm the guy that didn't go on holiday for 2 weeks and came back.
Hang on, I was here last week.
Really?
I was here last week.
I didn't notice. Sorry, mate.
Well, technically in spirit, actually, because we weren't actually here. We were at another show. We were technically, but we were on the air, technically, in a way.
Yeah, but the previous 3 weeks we weren't on air. And why is that, Matt Burns?
I was on holiday.
And why didn't you want to do it for the third week in a row, Matt Burns?
I was knackered!
What are you lying for, Matt Burns?
I'm not.
Matt Burns, stop lying.
I'm not lying.
Why you always lying?
No, you don't. No.
Liar!
If you're going to do it, you do it right. It's liar! Anyway, not lying. Nothing but the truth. The burning truth, that is.
The truth that burns like when I pee.
Of course. And just in case if anybody wants to know, because he hasn't said his own name yet, would you like me to say it or would you do the honours?
I forgot. What's my next spot again?
You haven't shaved your head and grown a beard, have you?
No, I don't look like a baldy piss flap.
No. No.
Remember King Neptune off the SpongeBob movie? Whenever he took that paper bag off the top of his head?
Yep.
Bald! 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 My eyes! Chrome Dome. It's okay, Matt Burns, don't worry. But anyway, for those of you that don't know me yet, what the hell have you been doing for the last 16 months? I am James Irvine, and he is a...
I mentioned my name.
No, I didn't. I wasn't telling him who you are. I was telling him what you are.
Ah, right. Would you kindly repeat it? Because you might have had a bit of a technical glitch.
Is that your hearing aid again?
No.
Okay. So I shall say it again. He is a zipperling.
Right.
Zipperling.
I don't know whether to be humbled, offended, or anything.
No, mate, just stay fucking humble, all right?
Always do.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Well, at least one of us went to a Hard Rock Cafe during the holiday time.
Yeah, you did. But personal joke anyway.
Of course.
I'm just staring at something before it claymores me.
And you're welcome.
It's like an ornament in my living room, that is. You know, for those that don't know, Matt Burns bought me a bottle of Claymore whiskey from Gibraltar. It's actually pretty cool, to be fair. And he did drop a hint on a telephone conversation. But the trouble is, though, that when we talk on the phone, it's like for an hour, 2 hours. So I forget pretty much most of what is said. Because my brain's like a sieve. And he actually mentioned...
No. Your brain's not like a sieve. You at least catch some of the information, unlike a certain person we know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I'm defending you there, mate.
Yeah,
Stop being so harsh on yourself.
I appreciate that. I really, really do.
You are.
But yes, he dropped a hint saying that he was going to Claymore me. And he did. He bought me a bottle of Claymore, which is pretty cool because obviously it's the same colours as Drew McIntyre.
As soon as I saw it, it was like, must get it.
He was like a moth to a flame. But anyway, enough of the shenanigans. I think it's about time that we did the Sunday not so 6 p.m. watershed.
Would you kindly please? Because believe me when I say this, I've got some topics to possibly. Well, I've got some things to get off my chest.
Well, okay. How much tissue do you need for them skid marks?
No tissue required, unless someone's been.
What,
Really...
you're gonna lick it off? Ugh.
No. No tissue required. Just I'm expecting someone. If someone does listen to us, I'm expecting someone to possibly be a bit upset, but hurt. But at the same time, they should have respected our decision.
We'll get to that in a minute because I have a few choice words.
Yes, you know exactly what I'm on about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, I bring to you the Sunday not so 6 p.m. watershed. The following broadcast may contain language, opinions, and topics and criticisms that you may be slightly uncomfortable with. I would suggest that it is not suitable for people who are a bit of the Mardos variety. However, I do believe that plucking your eyebrows with your fingernails is much easier on the ears, but not the eyes.
Not really, because you end up spending more time screaming.
Still much easier on the ears than it is the eyes.
Fair point, because that does always bring water to your eye.
Exactly. It's like, how long are your bum hairs? Because when you pull one, it makes your eyes water.
Oh.
Especially if you've got dangleberries or Klingons.
Oh! Why?
Well, I just thought I would share my personal experiences from over this weekend.
Oh!
My diet has been very, very strange. I am not used to eating healthy. What can I say?
And your dangleberries.
More like blueberries, but they're fucking purple.
Maybe you won't go see a doctor.
That might be your piles, James.
And that might be your pals. And no, I did not say pile driver.
Although that could give you piles. And a very stiff neck.
And so can lead drops.
And Viagra. If you don't swallow it right. I'm not even sorry for that one.
No.
So, anyway, let's just stop because we're rambling.
Yeah, of course. But anyway, as always, the burning truth is always going to be advocates and in full support of Black Lives Matter.
And we are also advocates for hashtag speaking out.
That we are, and we are always friends and in support of the LGBTQ plus community.
God damn! I think we're getting pretty good at that, don't you think?
And I'll just make sure I've got my auto cue on ready. Your teleprompter.
Right. More like the mute button.
Now, I've always got the teleprompter just in case to make sure I know exactly what I'm saying. Just for that one segment.
Just for that little segment. So,
of course.
Right, let's jump into something, shall we? Because, obviously, I'll bring it up because you already had your say. You already messaged a certain individual back. I'm not going to name names.
No, we're not.
But we had a message over the weekend, which...
I did have me say with them, but not exactly the real say I could have had, but no.
No, he's going to leave that to me.
Yes, I am.
So we had a message on the Burning Truth Facebook page asking if we would do a watch-along for WrestleMania. And considering that all WWE events are live on WWE Network, but not Raw or SmackDown.
Correct.
And yes, I did stumble my words then.
No, it's fine.
But certain individual asked her, which, you know, in hindsight, we could probably do, but we wouldn't show the content. You would literally just have to see our faces reacting to it.
Yeah.
Because not only is it copyrighted, and we cannot do it, and nobody should be legally doing it, because, you know, we are a legit podcast.
Yeah.
And we are legit wrestlers, and we like to keep our reputations intact, even though my words are very, very forthright and very disturbing.
At times.
And a bit naughty. But anyway.
Calm down, William.
A certain individual has asked us to do this watch-along for WrestleMania. Now, as we pointed out that we don't do watch-alongs, because of them reasons, maybe them reasons weren't fully stated, it doesn't really matter. We don't do them because it's a rule of thumb. We don't do it. We don't do it. Not only were we then to receive uncalled for and unjust criticism, but also a little bit of abuse.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't anything that was like really bad or anything like that, but just because we won't do a watch along does not make us a bad podcast. What makes us a podcast is that we are willing to stick by the rules and not give you a freebie like a bunch of fucking loons. Why would we want to give you free? I'm not being funny. If you're on hard times, that's fine. I totally understand. But don't be so cheeky enough to ask for a watch along. It's ridiculous and it's disgusting. And I think you need to wind your neck in and fuck off.
I think what also probably made it a bit more upsetting is they don't even like the actual page.
Yeah, we're not even a good podcast. You're not a very good podcast. Because we talk. We don't fucking do watch along, you absolute fucking bellend.
We know that some of them do it, but the problem is even they can't exactly put the content out on there. Yes, it might be paid or anything, but the problem is if they see what's going on, any of the streaming services would pretty much disconnect it, and you can potentially get fined and everything. There's so much legal red tape.
It could have shut the Burning Truth down. Why would we want to do that? Who would want us to do that? I certainly wouldn't. Oh, mind you, I could think of a few individuals. One that can't remember, but you know, and another one that really loves his dog a little bit too much. But we don't do that kind of stuff. We can't do watch. The only time that we could do a watch along is if basically the camera is on us and we are watching it. That is the only time that we can do a watch along. And what is the point?
It's not even a watch along. That would just be reactions.
Exactly. So, for the love of God, wind your neck in, go find your dad, put your heads together, and make a fucking fence. In fact, go stand in the field, because no doubt somebody will mistake you for a pair of fucking goalposts.
We upset now?
Fucking massive vaginas, cheeky fucking cunts.
Are you done?
Yes, I am done.
You feel better?
Yeah, I do actually. I do. Yeah, I literally. It's like all that frustration before you actually get to have sex. And when you've had sex, I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, ah. But you wouldn't know that feeling, would you?
I do know. It's just been a long time.
How many years?
No comment. Anyway, point being is, basically, if there are certain ideas that you want us to do or anything you want to throw towards us, we're always open to ideas. Always. Now, the thing is, when that was mentioned to us at first, I thought to myself, could we do a legal way of doing it? But then we thought, no, there isn't. And so we can't do it. But the problem is, the thing is, if you have got ideas, we are always usually open to suggestions.
Majority of the time that we are, so long as they are reasonable
and lawful.
Like I had a suggestion just from a family member for fans who would ever want to do a meet and greet. I'm open to that idea.
I'll be fine with that.
A meet and greet would be cool. I mean, it's like we're pretty much not all over the Midlands, but we've covered a fair bit of ground over the last few weeks since you've been before you went on holiday and when you come back.
Well, I might have gone a bit out of a bit around the world when I was on holiday as well.
Oh, here we go, another fucking bragging.
No, not really. But the point being is, I wasn't wrestling, so it doesn't count. So anyway, point being is,
this time that you weren't wrestling on the cruise and broke your leg. No, you left that to your mum. She is the new Danhausen. She is the Bernshausen. The Bernhausen.
And just for the record, my mum's okay. She's fine. Yes, broke. It was she fractured a leg, but the problem is she is resting at the moment, but she is okay. Just to point that out.
Kyle, can you get your brother Matt Burns and make me a sandwich?
Brother? You mean my cousin?
You said he was your brother.
Cousin.
Oh, I forgot.
How many jokes are you going to be fishing there, man?
Oh, God. It's not over until I say it's over. Which is probably going to be a long fucking time.
Now, normally, what would pop there is, it is now, it ain't going to ever be over. Never!
Can you remember if you've ever main evented?
Yes.
I bet he can't.
Well, he's had to do something to remind himself of it. But we won't dive into that.
Let's move on.
Let's digress.
Oh, I forgot. What were you for again? Oh, podcast.
Of course. Anyway, point being is, we are here for wrestling. And before anybody turns around and says, oh, about last night, oh, that was amazing, but we are not touching anything that's happened at WrestleMania.
You did it wrong, then. You did it wrong. Before you start mentioning anything about WrestleMania,
I'm not bothered. Anyway, point being is, we've covered it in both directions, doesn't matter. Anyway, point being is, nope, nope, zilch. We're not. Simply because, as you know, WrestleMania is a 2-night event. We could talk about NXT Stand and Deliver, however, we haven't watched it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, who's really bothered?
I'll be watching it.
Really? Mind you,
Yeah.
I suppose some poor bastard's got to watch it.
One of us has to suffer.
And it ain't going to be me. I've already got, 6 hours of WrestleMania over Monday and Tuesday. I'll be watching the first night on Monday and the second night on Tuesday.
You think it's 6 hours?
It's more.
Yes.
Oh, God.
The first night was 4.
Oh, God.
So it's most likely going to be 8 hours of WrestleMania.
Oh, my God.
Then potentially NXT TakeOver, if you do decide to watch it. Then you've also got to take into account the WWE Hall of Fame, and don't even get me started on that topic that you brought up, you mentioned to me, because for fuck's sake.
Um,
The one that had me absolutely chuckling my head off on Friday.
Mate, I can't remember jack shit.
Vader is is at the Hall of Fame.
Oh, the Vader thing that I pointed out to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. More on that later.
Yeah, we do that later because that's just too funny to do right now.
That is comedy gold.
It is. But what I want to do is just move to one side and actually go to a wrestling company. And I want to start smaller than AEW. I want to start with ROH.
The floor is yours.
Now,
But hang on. Something's not right here.
go on.
Are we in Bizarro World?
Why?
Because I know I'm the one who brings up ROH.
Yeah, but obviously I saw
I'm the one who normally brings up indie stuff.
Oh, well, you fucking bring it up then.
I'm joking.
You bring it up then, Indie Burns.
I'm not going to. It's your topic. I think it's right. It's justifiably your topic. Definitely.
If you keep fucking going on, I'm going to spank your cousin.
No. No comment to that. No comment to that because I'm about to just say which one and just remember, be careful which one you pick.
The cousin that everyone keeps getting you confused for.
Again, still need to be very careful which one you pick.
What, is that your dad?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
your
saying
dad looks younger than you.
I'm not saying it.
Doesn't matter anyway. ROH.
Yes.
I had a bit of a shock this morning when I opened up old Facebook-a-rooney.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm actually quite surprised, to be fair, because normally you get loads of fucking spoilers posted by every fucking numpty on the planet. He's like, oh, this happened last night. Oh, this happened last night. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's a video last night. Blah, blah, blah. I have literally stayed away from Facebook. I opened it once just because I had a message, and that was it. And I was like, no.
Look at you.
And then, well, obviously I haven't watched WrestleMania yet.
No, I'm just saying, look at you, because if I even attempted that, it'd just be spoiler.
Yeah. So,
actually, have you put money on the lottery? Because that is some lucky crap there right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played the lottery since I was 16 years old.
You might need to put some money on it because for you to pull what you've just done to go onto Facebook without any spoilers is quite astronomically rare and lucky.
Well, you know the one spoiler that I know, but that wasn't really...
Everyone knows it.
Everybody knew it before it even happened, so it wasn't really a shock to me when I saw it. So I was just like, whatever.
You only had to open up an internet browser to know that was there.
Yeah, exactly. Just go on Google, but then again, you do that a lot. Anyway, can I carry on now? Can I carry on? Am I allowed? Are you going to shut the fuck up now? Thank you. So anyway, Ring of Honor. I had a little video popped up on my Facebook feed, and it was of Ring of Honor and Jay Lethal. I was like, oh, okay, what's going on here? And I was like, And then I saw the entrance music kick in. I was like, And then I saw the name pop on the screen. I was like, holy shit. And yes, and I don't care because people spoil shit for me all the time. it was Samoa fucking Joe. Fuck yes. 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 You may speak now, Burns.
No, that's all right. Please continue.
I am continuing by telling you to speak. Speak, apparition.
I'm not a ghost. Anyway, point being is, the news is absolutely astronomical. Now, a lot of people are saying, he's signed to ROH. Oh, it's a little bit more than just that.
Yes, are we all forgetting who ROH is owned by now?
Yes, the good con.
The good con, not the con!
Yes. It is none other than Tony Khan, who is also an owner of another wrestling company.
Now, if you don't know what that one is, then I think you've been living under a rock for a very, very long time.
Or
since about 2019, I think.
Either that, or you've been watching the WWE a bit too much.
Yeah. The wee.
Yes.
So, Samoa Joe coming in. And if people didn't know, that Tony Khan is the owner of Ring of Honor. He is also the owner and founder of AEW, All Elite Wrestling.
Yes.
So it would be no shock for anybody to realise that, holy shit, this is huge, because that means that Samoa Joe has burst into a smaller company, which is owned by a bigger company. And it's the company that we all love. And it's a company that we all want to stroke at night. And it's I better stop because he's getting too sexual.
I was just about to say, he loves him, he pets him, he hugs him.
Yeah, I'm gonna name him George. I'm gonna love him and pet him and give him lots of hugs and kisses.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
I forgot that's another voice that I can do.
I knew you could. That's why I reminded you.
Well, it's not my fault, mate. I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot.
I forgot. What are we doing again?
Be humble. Anyway, let's just continue on. The point being is, that is astronomical news. Now, did Joe come out and just... he didn't need to do much. What he did was simple. Got his point across, and... yeah, he is a serious threat.
He is a serious threat. And do you want me to tell you something? Future Ring of Honor champion.
Yeah. Potentially. But then again, Jonathan Gresham? Oof.
Yeah. I think one word springs to mind.
Here, take my money?
No, I said one word, not a sentence.
Don't care. Gimme.
Well, yeah, that's one word, so there you go, gimme. Also, Jonathan Gresham, ouch.
Ow!
So, how long do we reckon it's going to last until Joe turns heel?
I don't know.
It won't last long.
Not in ROH, though. He's always been a fan favourite at ROH.
Yeah, but he also loves playing heel.
Yes, he does.
He really, really does. Just think of the days of, beating the shit out of everyone in NXT.
Wait. No. I know a lot of people didn't like this, Joe, but for me, I thought it was psychology at its best.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy!
Yeah.
If anybody says he doesn't know how to do psychological,
then you don't know what wrestling is. You may as well just stick to your sports entertainment.
Damn! He literally put, he is one person who, if he's screaming out your name like that, you'd be sitting there thinking to yourself, he's going to kill me.
Yeah. So the thing is, though, is every single time that Joe's ever stepped foot in a ring, whether it was TNA, Impact, WWE, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, and now Ring of Honor previously, and now Ring of Honor again, no matter where he goes or what he does, he's absolutely loved by the fans, whether he's heel or face.
Joe's gonna kill you. Joe's gonna kill you.
You know what? I'll tell you something, though. My favourite entrance music of his was the one that he used for WWE.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of that music.
And
Because it just makes him fucking look like a psycho.
like a monster.
Yeah, exactly. Dun, dun, dun. It's fucking great. It does. It just fits his fucking wrestling gimmick. It fits his style of wrestling as well.
I will say this. I'm glad that he changed it to that.
You glad what?
He changed it to that.
Yeah, I am kind of glad actually, because the one he had previously was.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am actually surprised that they didn't say, "Yeah, Joe, you can come back wrestling for us, but I want to call you. I want to call you Charlie."
Or Mr. Bigglesworth.
What I want you to do is come out with a Fedora hat on and a fucking suit, and pretend that you're a gangster.
Or a security guard.
Or a security guard. He could be the new big boss man.
Or MJF. I mean, somebody else.
Oh, dear. Don't even get me started on MJF.
Oh, boy. That's going to be a topic that is going to be quite brutal, isn't it?
Not really. It's just going to be the case of the grass ain't greener on the other side, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, Ring of Honor, doing massive things, looks fucking great. I'm glad it's back. Happy days.
Yes. It's good to be back.
Have you even noticed GCW are doing quite a few decent things just lately as well?
Yes.
They had this a face-off thing not long ago, didn't they?
GCW.
Yeah.
Game Changer Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had a face-off with another company, didn't they? Like an invasion angle type thing, but it was just a one-night thing.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
GCW is doing some interesting things. I wish they'd fucking get rid of some of their wrestlers, though. Some of their wrestlers are garbage.
And dangerous.
Yep. But anyway. So yeah, happy. Ring of Honor's back. Samoa Joe is looks like he's going to be leading the charge until he moves up to probably Dark or something like that, and then moves up to the main roster on Dynamite and Rampage.
I don't think he will. I think he'll be on. He is legit to go straight on to the main roster.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What do you think about last time that he actually wrestled, though?
No. I'm saying he could.
Yeah, he could, but I think it'd be wrong move.
I think Joe will do what's best.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, a lot of fucking hearsay. Jericho even put out a newsletter saying about, he's commenting on his health and stuff like that. Yeah, he's had some bad injuries, but he's not an unhealthy dude.
Far from it.
Far, far from it. If anything, he's just a fucking ass kicker.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's interesting times. Interesting times. I mean, where would I rather be right now? Would I rather be an AEW wrestler or a WWE entertainer?
Just don't go there.
Well, this brings me on to my next point.
The answer's rhetorical.
Brings me on to my next point. Because I've already mentioned the guy, so I may as well bring it up.
Yep.
Jericho and the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yep.
They are no longer classed as pro wrestlers. They are classed in Jericho's own mind with his new Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yep.
We're no longer with Sammy Guevara and
he's turning his friends.
Yeah. No longer is he the inner circle that's broke up. The only one that's left is him and Jake Hager. And now they've got that 2.0 and Garcia, who, by the way, is the future of wrestling. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Certain wrestlers come through and they're either good at one thing and bad at the other. They're never normally very good at both.
Yeah.
Now, MJF has proven that you can be good at both. But Daniel Garcia he's got that it factor. He really, really has.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Jericho Appreciation Society, they are no longer classed as professional wrestlers. They are wrestling entertainers. No. Not wrestling entertainers. Sports entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
And they kick wrestlers' asses. Yeah. I mean, it's a good gimmick to have if you want to be a heel in AEW. And obviously Jericho is fucking brilliant at playing a heel anyway. He's played it most of his wrestling career.
Yeah.
He's always played the self-righteous jackass.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a good gimmick to have in AEW right now because people and fans of AEW want to watch professional wrestling. What is the antichrist to that? Sports entertainment.
Oh boy.
So we beat up professional wrestlers. We are sports entertainers. We are not professional wrestlers. It's a good gimmick to have. It really is. If you want to be stabbed to death.
Yeah.
So fair play to Jericho, and fair play to Garcia and the 2.0 guys with stupid names. It's a good gimmick. It's fresh.
Yeah, not gonna touch them names.
It's a fresh idea, though, isn't it?
Yes.
And what's Jericho always been great at?
Fresh ideas.
Fresh ideas and reinventing himself.
Yeah.
So, and it's good that when he comes out to Judas and the crowd sings it, all he's got to do is just look to Daniel Garcia or one of the other guys and just go, give the crowd shit. How dare you sing that song without his permission? Or you should be grateful that he allowed you to sing that song.
You owe him royalties.
Exactly. And it's a good idea. I am actually liking this new group because it got decent wrestlers in it. I mean, don't get me wrong.
He almost changed the song, by the way.
What, for his new turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it would have made sense, but I'm glad he hasn't.
I'm glad he hasn't.
Because now, obviously, they can play on that idea. It's another tool to add to his toolbox. It's more gas to a flame.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a fresh idea, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. And it's like I say, Daniel Garcia. I look at him and I'm thinking, you and Hook are the future of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Right there. Which, another thing, I'll bring it. I have to speak about Team Taz.
Okay.
I have to. I'm loving this Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Starks angle. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Did you watch Rampage on Friday?
Really?
It's a fucking question. Answer yes or no.
Yes.
Well, there you go then. Was that
Of course
so
I
hard?
have.
Was that so hard? No. No, it wasn't.
It
Or
wasn't
did you
difficult.
get-
But the difference is, it was enter-fucking-taining.
I'm just going to say, if you're thinking of how to do a big guy versus bigger guy match, that is how you do it.
Guys, take notes.
Take notes, because I haven't been impressed with Powerhouse Hobbs. I haven't. And I haven't really. I'm not feeling his look. I'm not feeling his attitude. It just feels very lackluster, and he's just relying on street talk to, make him look good, and it's just it fell flat for me. But there was something in Keith Lee on Friday night that brought this monster out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he dragged something out of Will Hobbs, and he was genuinely entertaining. He was a genuine bad guy.
Yeah.
And the finish of the match was perfect.
Yeah.
Obviously his finisher is the spine buster.
Yeah.
And he hits that, but because, shenanigans. Because of shenanigans, it cost him. He got the 1, 2, 3 count, but the ref was outside of the ring. He was dealing with Ricky Starks, wasn't he? And
Yep.
Swerve Strickland on the outside, because they were having a brawl outside. So the referee was dealing with that. So obviously, Keith Lee was distracted. He got the spine buster on Keith Lee, covered him, 1, 2, 3, but the ref's outside the ring. So when he wakes up, Keith Lee pops up, bang, done. Referee sees it, jumps in, 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee wins.
Yeah.
But then went on this whole thing of, I need to beat up Keith Lee, and he just carried on and on and on, and it was really, really good. It was really, really good, and that was probably the best match I've ever seen Powerhouse Hobbs have in AEW, and he should be proud of that, because it's not easy sometimes when you've got a guy who's bigger than you, and you're playing the big guy. Did you see him giving the Beal?
Oh yeah.
That was pissed that was, and he got some fucking height on it as well.
He does.
And it's like, I'm just expecting Jazzy Jeff go, ah! But then I was just half expecting Will Smith to run up to him after and fucking slap him across the face.
Too soon. Too soon.
No, it's not. The media has milked this more so than a fucking farmer milks a cow's tit.
Well, even someone from WrestleMania is milking it as well, but we'll save that for next week.
Oh, for God's sake.
And he's not even a wrestler, technically.
No, let's not. I don't want to know. Sure. Don't want to know. We're talking AEW.
That we are.
But then again, there was something else on. Obviously, it started on Dynamite.
Continue.
With another Team Taz member.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now I thought, he lashes out at QT Marshall and smashes his trainee's head into his own fucking certificate, which I found quite funny, to be fair.
Eat it!
It was literally like, boy, I don't want your shit. Fuck off. Bang. Now, that was funny.
No, it looked like it's, you woke me up for this.
But he's like that though. He proper. I know it was probably only weak glass anyway, but he fucking proper did a number on it.
Oh yeah.
But then it just makes me laugh how he just gets up, looks around, and walks off,
Yeah.
and doesn't say anything. But then you've got Danhausen comes to the top of the ramp and tries to curse him, as he does. Danhausen being Danhausen, and he's just like, "Why does that work? I can't.
Yeah.
Normally, it always works."
They all
Anyway,
freak out.
Yeah, exactly. Hook just walks straight past him, whatever. But then it comes to Friday, and I thought, shit, we're actually going to hear Hook talk. Because obviously this is going to be like a running theme, this is, with Hook. He's not going to talk, is he? And then when he does, he's probably going to cut a blistering promo.
Oh, I hope he does.
Well, I hope he does. I just hope that when he opens his mouth, he doesn't go,
Oh, I think that would just...
Can you imagine? I would be horrified.
That would just be...
If he's anything like his dad, though, mate, he should be pretty good, to be fair.
He should be, but what I don't want... No, I don't... What I don't also want is him sit there, just look at us and just go... Now, the funny thing about it is, if you actually watch podcasts... Oh, not podcasts... Certain backstage stuff that certain YouTube channels, you can actually hear him speak. He has actually spoken already.
Yeah, but there's a difference between speaking
And promo.
And promo. Speaking is like me and you right now. We're just talking bollocks. We're just talking like we normally do.
No, Triple H, how are you and everything? When he's the gamer, I'm in the middle of the ring.
I like getting stiffs in the ring.
I'm always going to be humbler.
I forgot what we were doing now.
Hook.
Right. Anyway, Hook. So, as I was saying, I thought we were going to get, like, at least a couple of words out of him. But then Danhausen comes back out again. And it's like, very nice, very evil. Blah, blah, blah. Then he does the curse again. He's like, what is this? It hasn't worked. It is like proper game for... I think, is this going to be like Danhausen's first match? Is it going to be against Hook?
Oh, no.
I think that'd just be like... that's just literally like sending the lamb to the fucking slaughter.
Lamb to slaughter, understatement.
But at the end of the day, could it be the case that the cursed one is going to be a formidable foe?
And catch him off guard?
Because we all know Danhausen's a good wrestler.
Of course.
He's a very good wrestler. I think he's probably just still recovering from his broken leg.
Yes. So
I'm assuming that's why he's not wrestling at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see where they're going with this. Why they don't drag it out for too long, though?
Yep.
I mean, how long's Danhausen been signed with AEW for now? About 6 months?
I'd say about that. But a leg injury can be serious.
Yeah, but even that was like over 12 months ago on the Jericho cruise.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I can't wait to watch him wrestle, so I'll be happy with it. Other storylines, Thunder Rosa, Nyla Rose, not really anything interesting there, to be fair. Just Nyla Rose being a knob. Yeah, just being a knob. Vicky Guerrero being the usual irritating self, and yes, there is a joke in that somewhere.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just leading to like the inevitable. Thunder Rosa's big figure. We saw it when Hangman won the title
Yeah.
You know, it was his first major feud. Lance Archer.
No.
Which wasn't great.
No, it wasn't Lance Archer.
His first major feud.
Really? You're not classifying the American Dragon?
No, because he just won the title, and don't get me wrong, stellar matches and worthy of matches of the year.
Yeah.
But it wasn't his big. It wasn't like going to be his big feud.
I get you.
They always. I don't know why AEW, when a face wins the title, they always end up having to go up against a monster.
Maybe because they went humble.
Monster. Stay fucking. Look, Thunder Rosa, stay fucking humble. I'm going to feed you the beast.
We're going to feed you the beast.
Oh, dear. Well, it won't be the first time she's had a problem with the beast, will it? So, yeah, she's got her first major feud is going to be Nyla Rose. And to be honest, it feels very lackluster already.
Yeah.
It does.
We'll have to see.
They need more established female wrestlers. And this is somewhere that AEW's always struggled when it first started, was the women's division. It didn't really start picking up any steam until Britt Baker won the title.
Yep.
So the women's division at the minute, yeah, they've got people like Tay Conti, Anna Jay, blah, 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 Mercedes Martinez, Thunder Rosa, but then you look at like the mid-card and you've got women like Chris Statlander, which I'm not a fan of her gimmick, so ever likely she's not.
Oh, she's trying to change.
Which she has tried to change, but it just seems that it's still the same Chris Statlander.
Okay.
Time will tell. But she's a good wrestler. She just needs to find that gimmick, you know what I mean? That one that's really gonna, really give her that push. Thunder Rosa's got the Day of the Dead.
Yep.
Britt Baker is a dentist.
DMD.
Yeah, so it's not like Isaac Yankem.
Oh.
It's completely different. You've got Abaddon, who has got the whole Evil Dead theme.
Yep. No, Cannibal.
Yeah, so Evil Dead is the same thing.
Nope, not gonna go there.
At least she's not the boogeyman. I didn't even think he knows what he fucking was.
No, but then again, he did get kicked off tough enough for lying about his age, but we won't go there.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyway. You always have to bring it back to WWE, don't you?
You brought him up?
I didn't say what company he worked for, did I?
Tough. Anyway, you brought him up.
Yeah, like a pile of vomit.
Continue.
So yeah, they just need to strengthen the women's division. They need at least one or two more of that like high caliber signing.
But the scary thing about it is you've got to take into account they've now got the ROH roster that they can dip into now.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong, they have added to that just lately as well. On was it Friday or Wednesday? I think was it Wednesday?
Yep.
Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Toni Storm makes a debut, and it's like you could at least put her up against somebody better than the Bunny. Because I'm not going to lie, that made her look a bit shit.
Okay.
But we all know that Toni Storm's a really good fucking wrestler. You just need to pit her against that top quality.
Which I think they will get to.
They will get
in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I mean, Ruby Soho, she just literally went straight into the fucking limelight, didn't she? And it kind of flopped.
I think that's what you've got to be careful of.
Yeah, because if they push her straight to the moon, then it could flop and then it'd be a disaster. If they use her properly, like they did with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, it could be something very, very good.
Yes.
I am surprised. I really, really am surprised, actually, that they really didn't try and push to sign Lita. I know that they approached her, but I don't think they pushed. I think they just made contact.
They might have done, but at the same time, it's going to be a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, especially when like your ex works there already and you cheated on him. But to be fair though, Jeff Hardy, Lita, and Trish Stratus actually posted a picture together not long ago.
Yeah.
Just a couple of days ago, so it can't all be bad blood.
No.
And it can't really be that bad because fucking Christian is also, BFFs with Edge.
Christian.
And it's like, he still talks to Matt Hardy. They even had a match not long ago.
Yeah.
And he, HFO. So,
Yeah.
Can't all be bad blood. Maybe it's just like, let bygones be bygones. What happened in the past happened in the past.
I think they got it out there. I think Edge and Matt got it out there just when they beat the living crap out, beat the living piss out of each other.
Well, all I can say about that is I hope Matt Hardy won.
Oops. In one of the matches, all I will say is they ended up having to cut it short because Matt's head hit the post and poured out like a sieve.
Oh shit! Yeah, that one. The fucking like when he was literally pools of blood just spilling.
Yeah.
Fucking Edge did that on purpose, I reckon.
He probably had quite a bit of anger towards each other.
I don't know. He was the one that fucking cheated.
Yeah, but at the same time, regardless of it, he had anger, they had anger, they dealt it out, they dished it out in the ring, they got it out the system. They're now better for it.
Yeah, well, there we go. But anyway, like I say, many, many years has passed on since then. So, it shouldn't really be an issue. So,
and besides, Matt could always just delete it.
That was so fucking lame. Oh my god.
What?
That was so fucking lame. That's such a you joke to me, that is.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's like fucking having chicken dinners all over again.
Delete.
I bet you wish you fucking could.
No.
No, Irvine, delete. Don't mention it again. Stop bringing it up.
And mute.
Mute, yes. Anyway, so yeah, AEW's full of really good stuff at the moment. I'm not going to lie, like I have heard, good things about WrestleMania Night 1. But it's not going to be all good because it's WWE.
Expectation low. They did a bit above it.
Oh God, and I know what your expectation was for that event as well.
Yeah.
I miss the days when WrestleMania used to just be one fucking night and it used to be on for 3.5 hours.
No, you know what I miss? The days when WrestleMania comes around and you can't wait to fucking see it. Not, is it WrestleMania tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Could be worse. Could be in front of nobody. Like it was a few years back. And look how far McIntyre's fallen since then.
No comment on that.
He deserves a big moment, he does.
More on that topic next week.
He really does. But
More
anyway,
on that topic next week.
he deserves a better company.
More on that topic next week.
Because he's a professional wrestler.
We'll see.
Not an entertainer. If he wants to be an entertainer, he can easily just fucking join the JAS. So yeah, like I say, interesting things. I really do wish, and I hope and I pray that the next person that takes that fucking title off Jade Cargill is her next opponent. I really don't want her to reach that 30-0.
But she will.
And I don't hate her because she's a heel. I don't hate her because... I hate her because she's overhyped. She really is. When I first watched, I was like, yeah, she's got potential. This could really, really push her, this could, and she'll do better every week. No, I was wrong.
I'm green like money!
I'm green like money, and I'm on that bitch show. No, you're on the TBS network, and actually, you're talking whilst you're on Dynamite. Oh, just... No.
I'm green like money. Funny money, that is.
Yeah, funny money. In fact, actually... You're green like fucking snot, because I would rather peck my fucking nose and look at that than watch you wrestle. Not because I think you're extremely terrible, because I do think there's potential there. I just think you need a lot of work.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
The way you carry yourself, the way you talk.
Yeah.
I just feel like you need some more work.
Yeah.
Could you imagine me being a promoter of a wrestling company? I'd be fucking brutal. But then again, I think that I'm brutal for some people's matches anyway that have been on fucking shows.
No comment. It's not like you are one half of the UKWA.
No, I mean like a promoter of my own company, not co-owner.
You mean sole owner?
Yeah, sole owner.
Right.
I think everybody would end up hating me.
You can hate me now. I can just see you just going, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now.
See, again, it's chicken dinners all over with you, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
Get over yourself.
So yeah.
Get over yourself.
Anyway, everyone would end up hating me because I'd just be too honest. They'd come backstage and I'd be like, that was wank.
It'd be almost like, when you try and watch daytime, when you try and watch regular TV, shit.
Yeah, when you're flipping through the fucking Freeview channels. Shit,
yeah.
shit, seen it, shit.
But
No,
then the second somebody else takes control, go back, I missed that one.
Yeah, go back, I missed that one. It's no fucking good. I want to watch it. You're moving too fast.
Slow down.
Oh, that reminds me. Another fucking top quality match. And I don't like high flying anyway because obvious reasons. And because I just don't want to see somebody break the neck.
Yes.
But fuck me, Top Flight versus the Young Bucks. Jesus Christ, that was a tough match to keep up with, but damn, it looked good.
Yeah.
It was very, very smooth. It was like butter.
And I am so glad Top Flight is fully back together.
Yeah, because Dante Martin as a singles wrestler just isn't a singles wrestler. He's a tag wrestler, straight up.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he had a good run as a singles wrestler, but he wasn't a singles wrestler.
Yeah.
The only reason why they put him with Rush is because Rush was desperate for something and fucking they didn't want, you know.
Think he was without a tag team partner, and then Rush had to open his mouth.
Yeah, which surprisingly, you know, is a recurring theme with Rush, and I would be surprised if he ever returned.
I just find it ironic the fact that you're surprised that rushed into things with his mouth.
Yeah, he rushed his mouth. I've never known an individual wrestler that had so fucking good and it with a lot of potential, and literally he can't keep his mouth shut for more than 2 seconds, and then wonders why no major company wants to fucking book him.
But then again, there's also the other wrestler who opened his mouth when he was working at WWE over merchandise. But we won't get on to the reason what was wrong with the merchandise.
What wrestler?
ACH.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. That, let's just say, was a doozy on why he left, WWE. Ooh, that was not good.
Oh, well, you'll have to tell me about it when we go offline.
Oh, definitely. It was when he was known as Jordan Miles. Does that ring any bell?
Like the New Day. Whoo!
Yeah. I'll chat to you about that one off the air, because that is one topic we are definitely not going to be talking about at all.
Oh, that's good then.
At all.
Anyway, so, all in all, if you want to see a fucking spectacle of a fucking tag match, watch Top Flight versus the Young Bucks. And, leading up to that, we've got an even better fucking tag match coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which is FTR versus Young Bucks for the AAA Championship.
Yeah.
For the AAA Tag Championships, my apologies.
Who I've got to say, FTR seem to be doing something, can't they?
Yes, it seems to me that they are turning face.
Yes, very interesting.
Which is a good little segue, actually, because it gets me onto the fucking Toffee Nose Ferret. Which seems to believe that him and Punk aren't over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, it's not the reason why you think. So, yeah. The only way that them two will end up having a match again in the near future is if fucking one of them becomes a champion and the other one's a number one contender.
Which could happen.
Oh, yeah, it could happen. So, anyway. So FTR looked like they're turning face. I think it's about fucking time. They got rid of the manager the other week.
Yep.
What's his name? Tony Blanchard.
Tully
Blanchard.
Oh,
I think he says fucking Tony, I do.
It's Tully Blanchard, one of the original, a member of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, Tully. I always think it was Tony for some funny reason. Anyway.
There's too many Tonys.
So, yeah, too many. It's like when you go to work, there's too many Daves, too many Andys, and too many Petes.
And too many Tonys.
There's not one at my work, but... Oh, yes, there is.
Mine.
Oh, fuck, there is... fuck's sake.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cheers for that, mate.
Well, you're welcome.
Anyway, so yeah, they got rid of the manager, Tully. They got rid of him, and now they seem to be on a warpath with MJF because of the treatment of Wardlow.
Yeah.
Which is a good way of turning face. Yay!
And how they did the whole Wardlow angle of removing him off the website.
Yeah.
Oh, genius. So you've got the diehard fans who will sit there saying, oh, why has he been removed from the, why has he been removed from the roster page?
Because he's not a wrestler.
And
Signed with W. Well, we know that he is, but obviously for storyline sake, you're a pan crowd, aren't you? Everybody loves Wardlow. They've started to love him for the last, 3 months?
Oh, yeah.
Probably a bit longer.
Yeah, and he's over like Rover.
Oh, yeah. He is very, very over. New wrestler. Fucking looks like a right unit. And
stepping down the stairs, striking. Oh, one thing I will say is, ow to that security guard.
Which one?
The table spot.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure at some point, Matthew Bochamania will be probably putting on a certain clip saying, I am the table there.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm not being funny but it looked like the table was taking a swanton bomb, and it was like, no, not today.
It was one of them, he just picked him up, was like, oh, that's going to cave in. Yeah. No, it ain't. Not today.
And it was like, you saw him bridged over the table, you're like, oh. You can just imagine, like, it's out of a film, and it's like out of a movie when somebody gets hurt and they just land the floor. Oh, that was it. Low out of the Avengers when the Hulk smashes him about and he just goes, oh.
Yeah.
It's just pissing.
Yes.
But yeah, out of that security guard, out of the one that fucking ran up the stairs and got knocked back down him again.
Whee!
And it was like, fucking out. But then it took like nearly 20 security guards just to drag him out of the building.
Get him out of here!
That's storytelling at its finest. But I do like MJF's promo that he was cutting, calling him a little piggy and all this lot.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Calling him little piggy because it's like he's the complete opposite. It's like, fucking hell. But yeah, how white his face went though when he came into the ring. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised you could see it through all that fake tan. But then it was like you got FTR after kicking off at MJF as well, saying that he's our friend too, and really squaring off to MJF. This is just after the tag match, by the way.
Which they, where I believe it was like a 3-on-2. He's on comms, wasn't at ringside helping them out at all, and they legit did it clean.
Yeah, just managed to hit the big rig.
Big rig. Genuinely, it was awesome.
But yeah, so that's interesting because obviously now we're gonna have this feud with MJF and Wardlow. And I reckon it'll end up coming to the stage where it'll be something like a match for like a contract in AEW or something like that. Or to break him out of his contract so he can sign with AEW.
Yeah.
Just something like that. I reckon that's what that's going to come to. And that's a good way. That's storytelling for you, ladies and gentlemen. That is storytelling. That's what we like to see.
Yes.
That and unadulterated fucking violence. Which brings me to the next one. 2 singles matches.
Oh boy.
Jon Moxley, Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal looked for respect by giving a handshake, bats it away, say, you want my respect, you fucking earn it. And he did, he earned it and got the handshake at the end. But that's when you could tell that Jay Lethal was really frustrated.
You don't say. You don't say.
I mean, it's like this whole new club that they've got set up now. What is it called? Blackpool what?
Combat Club.
Combat Club. Blackpool Combat Club. And even John Moxley said, even though we're called the Blackpool Combat Club and we're not from Blackpool, it doesn't mean that the spirit isn't there.
Yeah. The promo just...
Perfect.
Eat it up.
Yeah, he was brilliant. But 2 singles matches, though. Moxley, Jay Lethal, Bryan Danielson, and Wheeler Yuta. Fuck me, both of them were brutal matches, but they were brilliant.
How much punishment can Wheeler take?
A lot.
Oh,
Do you see? You see when he spat in his face and literally you saw Bryan Danielson lose his rag and just go, "Fuck you!" Poof, poof, poof. You're like, Jesus Christ, you can kick his head off.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, calm down.
But then you could see the spit hanging off his face, and I was like, oh, that's gross.
That's grim.
But that was like, that was spit. I spit in your face. Oh my God! Remember the Ugandan knuckles?
No, not going there.
It just reminded me of that. I beat on you. And oh my God.
On top of that, Wheeler Yuta is having a good solid week, isn't he?
He fucking is, yeah.
You know, straight away, 100% been officially signed to All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
Having an absolute barn burner of a match against the American Dragon. And then he follows it up in ROH, becoming the new ROH Pure Champion.
See, that's just fantastic. It just goes to show, though, doesn't it? He is another one that's the future of wrestling. Really, youth. He wants to be taken more seriously. He wants to prove, and it's already started causing friction within the best friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're arguing with him and stuff like that, saying, you know, you want to go off and be with your little friends, go ahead and do it, but I don't want to ever speak to you again. And it's like, well, why not? Why would he not want to fucking better himself? I mean, I love Trent to bits. I think he's a fucking fantastic wrestler.
As he is.
But a bit of a shit thing to do, though, isn't it? Just try and hold your friend back just because of your own selfish needs.
Stop being selfish.
Exactly.
Stop it.
So yeah, like I say, it's all very, very interesting. It really, really is.
Of course it is. Of course it is. No, but it's massively entertaining. The fact that as much as you can sit there and say, the weird thing about it is a lot of people are sitting there saying, well, they haven't got, you know, AEW. They have got top stars, but they're saying none of them are really moving anywhere or anything. They don't need to move yet. The one thing I have to praise AEW for is the fact that when they're doing certain things, the one thing I think that stands out more than anything is they're already building the next generation.
Yeah. And where are WWE going to be in the future? Nowhere, because they can't even get Austin Theory to, you know, do what they want.
Oh, they have got Austin Theory doing what they want.
Oh, yeah. Jobbing out.
Well, you have seen who he is against at WrestleMania.
Really? No.
What? That would be an absolutely amazing match. I actually think it will be a good match, but at the same time, I can also see it being also a car wreck.
What I've just said, like, no, I don't know what the match is.
Pat McAfee.
And I'm out.
Really?
I'm out.
You done?
Signing off for today, James Irvine. Giving up on life.
Fuck this shit, he's out. Oh no, fuck this shit, he's out.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just gonna grab my shit and I can't even finish the song.
I would rather stick my dick into a blender whilst listening to Balls Deep.
Oh,
I'm going in balls deep. I'm going in balls deep.
no, I'm not going there. No.
Oh, for God's sake!
Just no. No.
So yeah, we got some more interesting stuff going on, more and more and more. And you've got the whole Sammy Guevara angle as well with him and Tay Conti. They're saying that they'd done nasty stuff with the TNT title, and
I take it you liked how I left that off and didn't spoil it for you.
What?
Because I'd watched it the previous week and I only watched it and I thought, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh no, I'm glad you didn't, to be fair, because that was fucking hilarious. I laughed my tits off when that happened. It's like, hey, you don't even know what we did with that title. We did some nasty shit. And he puts the belt down on the floor. Oh dear. It's like you put that belt on your mouth and stuff like that. Just think what we were doing with it. Oh, I thought that was hilarious.
No.
But it's just Dan Lambert's reaction. I think he's just one of the greatest fucking promo.
And yet, he's not even a wrestler. Which is... The man is a walking genius.
I mean, yeah, obviously he's got to be fucking like dead confident and what have you, and he's got to have some an air of arrogance about him anyway because he's got his own dojo.
Which is fair enough, but the point being is, when he's more over than some of the top wrestlers, when just cutting a promo on the mic.
Yeah, like poor Brandy Rhodes. When and she was getting booed, and it was like, wow.
That is like, you know it's bad when a Jerry acting like me is getting cheered more than you.
Oh my God.
I think he even tried to get heat by saying he's a Trump supporter at one point.
Yeah.
To try and get himself more heat.
He did.
And it didn't work.
That's because people like him because he says it as it is.
But props to Brandy for noticing the change with the crowd and adjusting to it.
Yeah, well, to be fair though, her and Cody were always getting put into like big matches.
Yeah.
You know, the whole Shaq and Cargill match.
Which didn't end up happening because one of them ended up being pregnant.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying like... But it was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously we still got Shaq and Cody though, didn't we?
Yeah. Shaq and Cody.
I didn't just dream it.
No, Shaq Jade versus Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet.
Yes, that was it. Red Velvet in place. Because there was a table spot, wasn't there?
Yes, which I will say. Damn!
Yeah, I remember that. Fucking hell, that was bad. Not bad, I mean, as in good.
As in, it's like you don't see someone like Shaq, being on rope, Cody leaping at him over the ropes and just go, I'm just going to catch him. You're a celebrity. He just blindly falls backwards through a table. Oh, that's just a casual weekend.
Well, I'm not going to lie, like, I'm surprised Shaq didn't fucking just hit him with his dick. Here comes Tony. Time to play again. Whack, fuck. Whack, fuck. Fuck's sake.
No, I'm not doing that joke.
I like it every single time Shaquille O'Neal's on, like, fucking one of them roast shows, and they keep fucking bringing up the size of Shaq's dick. And it's like he's sitting next to Kevin Hart, and I think one of them turned around and said, like, it's nice to see Shaquille O'Neal, everybody. It's nice to see his penis. Hello, here, Shaq's penis. And he pointed at Kevin Hart, and he was like, what?
and then they start making comments. Actually, it's not a Shaq's penis. He's too short.
Yeah. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And I love some of Shaquille O'Neal's fucking stories that he tells. It's like he used to play with fucking hell, a Chinese American basketballer.
Oh.
And he always thought that he couldn't speak Chinese. He never thought they could speak English. I can't remember. I think he was Chinese anyway.
Yeah.
He is of Oriental descent. And
I know what joke he's saying. I know what you're saying.
He didn't speak to him for 3 years because he didn't think he spoke English. And it's like he was the first player to ever block 3 of Shaq's shots.
Yeah. And
he's like, after 3 years of not talking to this dude because he didn't think that he'd spoke English, he goes, it's a good play, man. And he goes, yeah, thanks, brother. And he goes, whoa, wait. You speak English? He's like, yeah, I thought you just didn't talk to me because you didn't like me. He's like, no, I didn't know you could speak English. 3 fucking years. And he's just like, he's so brazen about it. And he's like, fucking, his dry sense of humour is hilarious. It really is. Oh, it really, really is. But I'd love to see Shaq back in AEW because, he was fucking brilliant. And I've heard some other stories of him, like, when he's when he goes to restaurants, he tips big.
Oh,
and it's like he said to one of the waiters, he goes, "I'm going to give you a tip now." He said, "How much do you want?" He goes, "Well, how much can I ask?" He goes, "Well, give me a number and I'll tell you." And he goes, $4,000. And he looked at him and went, "Okay," and paid him $4,000. And a tip.
Yeah.
See, if I was Shaq there, I would have said, "I'm going to give you a big tip." I mean, when he holds out his hand, I'd just go for undo my fly out. It's like, put my dick in his hand. No, that's a big tip.
The funny thing about it is, now I find it even more funny. Do you know how many nicknames he's got?
Too many to behold.
I'm actually looking at the list now.
Go on.
We have Shaq, Superman, the Big Aristotle, the Big Daddy, the Big Shakitus, the Big Cactus, the Big Banana, Mayhem Shaq, the Real Deal, the Big Shamrock, Shaq Daddy, Manny Shaki Cow, Hobo Master, the Big E Quotatious, the Big Galactus, the Big Field General, Shaq Fu, Diesel, the Big Conductor, the Big IPO, Wilt Chamberneasy, Dr. Shaq, Shakovic, the Big Twitterer, I think he also used Witness Protection, the ICL, and the Big Quarterly.
And yet they never called him the MVP.
And that's not even the entire list.
Did you ever hear the story about he got like the biggest the most spent ever in a Walmart.
What?
Honestly, look it up. Shaq's story of the biggest spend that he was the most to ever. He was the one person to ever spend the most in a Walmart. I think it was a Walmart anyway.
Do you know what I find even weird? And this will be absolutely scary with him. The fact that I believe he ended up actually becoming a police officer.
Yeah, can you imagine getting arrested by him?
Imagine him chasing you.
You don't have to take 2 fucking steps and he'll caught up with you.
That's what I mean. you probably just to get ahead of him, just jump in a car.
See, one of my favourite stories of Shaq is there's a video of it online actually, and that is when a load of kids are playing basketball in the street, and some coppers come out, and they get out and just say like, "Oh, we've had a call to say, there's a nuisance and that kids are playing basketball in the street." And then he takes the basketball off him and goes, "Bro, I don't care about that. I want you to play. You're doing no harm. What's the problem?" And he actually joined in with him. And then he actually set up some cops. The next time I think he went down, there's a couple of cops, and they all said, like, "Who's your favourite basketball player?" And they all said Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Apart from 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then they turned up. I think it was either the second or the third time that they turned up. They fucking bought Shaquille O'Neal to come play basketball with them in the street.
Yeah.
How fucking cool is that? Shaquille O'Neal is one of them people that I'd love to have a beer with. But
he has some great stories.
In his case, though, I reckon it'd be a keg of beer.
And
about Andre the Giant story.
Oh. It's got to be in that category, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But anyway, we're not making this an episode about Shaq.
No, I got off track because he's one of them people that really interests me.
Yeah.
He catches my attention. He really is. He comes across as a really nice guy, placid, dry sense of humour, and literally like snap you like a twig.
But at the same time, he's not against people having jokes with him.
Well, no, he's been on that many roast shows now. It's unbelievable.
That's what I mean, and he's actually quite funny.
Oh yeah, he is. That's what I mean. He is funny. Wait, have you seen him do that Hot Wings? The same one that Stone Cold and Undertaker did?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, hilarious. It's probably one of the best interview fucking things I've ever seen, that is. And there's quite a lot of wrestlers on there.
Oh, you're on about the... yeah, I know what you're on about. The Hot Wings challenge.
Yeah, the Hot Wings challenge.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Anybody wants to watch it, go and watch Hot Wings. The Hot Wings interview is fucking brilliant.
He's just... It's Shaq. It's Shaq.
But not only that, though. You've got, like, Stone Cold and you've got The Undertaker on there. I think The Undertaker...
I believe you actually... If you want to be technical, it's the Hot Ones you're on about. Which is part of the YouTube channel First We Feast.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really good. Great interview technique.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And it's dead funny watching them all struggle through the pain.
With a few exceptions of a few people who are just... You look at them and you see them eating through the sauces and it's like... Unaffected. It's like, how?
I'll tell you how. They did the Homer Simpson trick. They dipped the tongue in fucking wax.
No. I think some of them have just got that much of a pain tolerance because they eat them all the time. But yet, when you're watching them, some of them, they're like... What I believe one person got through the entire set, extra wings, without milk or water, and it was like, good God!
Animals.
Good God! And immediately straight after, you see them just go, oh, yeah, I'm going to pay for that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
You just see them just go, yep, I'm going to pay for that one tomorrow. Definitely going to pay for that.
Let's just put it this way: it'll definitely come out faster than it went in.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, recommend that. We of course will recommend that because there's plenty of wrestlers on there as well.
Yeah.
I think even Undertaker's been on there.
Oh my god! I said that like literally 3 times.
Oh no, but here's one question: who would you like to see on there? What wrestler?
Me? Well, I'd love to see fucking Lita on there.
Of course. Anybody
Just
else?
he gets all the way to the top hot sauce, so I see her sweaty.
I'm just wondering if I need to go talk to a legal team right now. Anyway, no. Anybody else you'd like to see do the Hot Ones challenge?
Yeah, I'd like to see Sting on there.
That's a good one.
I'd like to see Sting on there. Hulk Hogan, that'd be an interesting one.
Brother.
Oh, brother, milk, brother.
He flub his lines.
But also, as well, I'd love to see somebody like wrestling aside. I don't know if he has done one, but I'd love to see Arnold Schwarzenegger do one.
Oof.
I would.
That'd be good. Do you know what I'd like to see attempted?
Go on.
Because I know how angry he would get. Because it's burning him.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon.
Yes. I actually watched his interview with Pat McAfee. It was the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
And I actually watched the interview with Pat McAfee and I thought, you're still a prick, but it's made me feel... Yeah, it's made me think a bit more of you.
At least when he's done it, he's been honest.
Yeah, and he knows that people fucking hate him. And he knows that his dad would be turning in his fucking grave if he knew what he was up to with WWE right now.
Or what he's done.
Yeah.
Hang on. Another person I'd like to see on Hot Ones. On Hot Ones. I'm just trying to think of somebody different. MJF would be good at it.
Yeah.
Because that would probably be the only time he'd ever fucking shut up.
Oh, God, that would be another one as well. The Acclaimed.
Oh, that would be excellent.
Let's see you fucking rap now, bitch.
I think they would. I think he would.
I think that fucking... that rap he did on CM Punk was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because obviously he jumped on the bandwagon of the Will Smith slap. And even, I think even it was either Excalibur or JR that said, oh, it didn't take him long to jump on that bandwagon, did it?
It never does. But can you blame them?
It's like that's 2 wrestlers now that have literally fucking picked on Punk's teeth. And it's like, why?
No comment. Just no.
I think Jericho would be another good one as well.
I think Jericho's done one, hasn't he?
You know, as I was saying it then, I think he has.
I'm just trying to double check. Yes, he has.
He has?
He has, 100%.
I'm going to have to watch that then.
He has done. Because I believe the statement on the video is he gets body slammed by the spicy wings.
Yes. I have seen it then. I've definitely seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it. Who else?
What? Who hasn't been on it?
No, I'm just trying to think of who else I'd want, to be honest.
It's
I
difficult.
think Mark Henry would be a good one.
Mark Henry will be a good one.
It's time for the main event.
But you'd know he'd be literally going shucky ducky quack quack.
Yep. You do know that's all AEW have hired him for.
What?
Just to do commentary on one of the dark shows. And to fucking say that on Rampage.
What, Booker T? It's Booker T who says that.
What,
That
it's
one.
time for the main event?
Oh, no, the time for the main event. Yeah, you mean... I know what you mean now. Yeah. I'm just trying to look and find out exactly how many wrestlers have already been on. Because there has been some good wrestlers on, some proper wrestlers on it as well, aren't there?
I'm not 100% if Goldberg's been on,
No. No, I think I would have known that one straight away.
Brock Lesnar would be a good one.
But I can imagine them eating through them without a sweat.
I don't know. He always looks like he's sweating. And now he's got that hairdo. He looks like a fucking onion.
What? How dare you pick on him?
I just fucking did. Come at me, bro.
Nice knowing you.
Shall I get the shovel now?
Just to point that out, that was not Matt Burns stating that comment. Let's throw that out there.
Yeah, like Brock Lesnar ever listens to a fucking podcast.
You never know.
He's too busy chucking fucking arrows at deer.
or chopping up meat.
Yes, I have seen that, and that is fucking scary in itself.
Yeah, it is, because you sit there thinking to yourself, yeah, he could legit kill someone and probably get away with it.
He could legit kill someone, mutilate them, and dispose of the body in a fucking meat fridge.
Yeah.
So anyway, where are we
I
going
just thought
from
of
here,
one.
then?
I just thought of one. Mick Foley.
Hasn't he done one?
I'm just double checking now the list. I don't think he has done one.
That'd be cool then.
Mick Foley would be a good one.
And speaking of Mick Foley, doesn't he look good just lately?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he does. He looks healthy.
Yeah, he looks really, really healthy.
But in no way, shape or form is he returning to wrestling.
Oh, hell no. I think even he knows his limitations.
He knows.
And that's saying something about Mick Foley because he never used to know his limitations.
Well, bear in mind, you know it's bad when you got Vince McMahon saying, "Please stop."
Yeah, just stop. Stop now. Retire.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mick Foley, he got fucking snubbed.
What?
The Undertaker's Hall of Fame speech.
It might have not have been through with Mark Calloway's choice. If you understand what I mean by that.
Well, it's either he had too much to fit in and he just couldn't remember everything.
Or he got given orders.
Which would be very, very fucking angering, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Mick Foley, a living legend in his own right, and he doesn't get mentioned because he had some of the greatest matches with The Undertaker that actually put The Undertaker in a new fucking light.
Yeah.
It literally, whilst the dead man gimmick was dying, Mick Foley's matches with The Undertaker and feud with The Undertaker actually put him back on the fucking map. And that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Because that Hell in a Cell match was the epitome of their feud.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah, it was. But at the same time, even though it is the Hall of Fame, and it is, but at the same time, everyone knows that story.
Yeah,
everyone knows that story.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Mick Foley's one of the most humble guys ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he wouldn't think of it too much, but for people like us, we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We can't just go and pretend that the Attitude Era didn't happen.
Oh, far from it, far from it. You know, but, you know, Mick Foley, then again, it's happened more than once with Mick Foley. Because I believe it happened in 2013 with him.
What did?
Missing an important shout-out. You know, Mick Foley did it himself. He missed out an important shout-out himself.
Yeah, but we also know that Mick Foley won't just sit there and just go, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to say that because you told me to."
No. To be honest, it could just been like what we said. There's so many names, and bear in mind the had to have so many speeches. But then again, they probably had to wait around for Vader. I mean, somebody else's.
The only thing that I find disturbing is when The Undertaker donned his gear again and said, "Never say never."
No!
And I'm just like, come on, bro. You're done. Stay retired.
You're sitting there saying you'll rest in peace. No, but never say never. No!
This is the only thing that annoyed me about Ric Flair when he said he was done and he had his big moments at WrestleMania.
And then he came back.
Wasn't it?
What?
Was WrestleMania, wasn't it, Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
And it's like his biggest match of his career, his retirement match, said he was done. Next thing you know, I'm just going to wrestle on TNA for a little bit.
Well, I think he was pushed into that retirement, in all fairness. And he was probably like, I'm on a Legends contract. Woo! Probably not paying my alimony. Woo!
Yeah, probably. But, and it's a big but, I wish that when wrestlers say that they retired, that they would stay retired.
Yeah.
And, you know, as much as I'm a big fan of Stone Cold, I still say the same.
Okay.
You know, once you're retired, you should stay retired because you were retired for a reason.
Okay, but bear in mind, he was in the town where he had his first match.
Yeah, I know, but still.
I know, everyone...
It should have happened years ago.
It might not have been possible.
It should have happened years ago. It was all set, the stage was set, he got the right opponent. It even had like a feud promo,
which was amazing.
With Sit Down with JR,
which was amazing.
And where did it go? Nowhere. Because, and I don't even think it was Austin. I think it was Vince. Because I don't think there's any bigger fan of Stone Cold than CM Punk.
Oh, damn right. He's a massive fan.
that's why he was so straight edge.
Yeah.
Because he took bits of Stone Cold's persona and melded them into his own.
Yeah. Which is great.
Which is something that you don't see very often.
Something different.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Very. But anyway, that aside, it's entertaining as hell. But we've now got to move on to other topics, haven't we? Quickly before we end the show.
Yeah, like, are we going to fucking talk about the elephant in the room? Or should I say the Vader in the room? We can't ignore it, really, can we?
I was going to try and build up to it. Because bear in mind, they have got some absolutely belting wrestlers there. And even a tag team I didn't think was going to be there because of one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I believe his name was the Mathematician.
Oh good God, the Doctor of Space Dynamics.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're not going to go there yet. We might as well start off with the topic you've mentioned. Please continue, because I'll say this to you: I can't talk about this. I wouldn't be able to talk about it without a straight face. I would be laughing.
So you want me to mention it?
Please do, because I'll be crying of laughter.
Oh, so it's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
Who, by the way, great tribute to him.
Yeah, he had so many polite words.
Well,
that should somebody tell me the secret. So, anyway, the Balor twins, or should I say the Balen twins?
I believe it was Nikki Bella, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nikki Bella of the Balen twins. This is something that is just... I know sometimes that pretty people can be dumb, but damn. She put out, was it a tweet?
I believe it was a tweet and also uploaded as a YouTube video.
Yes, so a tweet / YouTube video. We are so happy to conduct Vader into the Hall of Fame. Going on a really nice speech, etc., etc. And then it comes to the bit where it goes, we are looking forward to hearing his words. And I was sitting there looking at the screen. Goes, I looked up at the screen and went, "You dumb! You really, really dumb!" And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And that's
Bear in mind that for anybody that doesn't know, Vader passed away in 2018.
Yeah.
He passed away in 2018. Now, for the fact... This just goes to prove, right, that wrestlers on the scene or that have been on the scene in the last 15 years are so far up their own arses that they don't even know.
Not all of them.
I would say quite a lot of them. They're all their own arse. They're up their own arses and they haven't got a fucking clue about wrestling. They just go, oh, I can just go dancing around and people will throw money at me and, oh, no, wait, that's pole dancing.
But then again, there were certain certain promos against them by a certain straight edge Missy's and also Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
If
So
we remember them.
So, yeah. Apparently, they were expecting Vader to turn up and give a speech. He's been dead for 4 years. What the fuck is wrong with you? He fucking passed away 4 years ago. Seriously, guys. Give your fucking head a wobble.
Guys.
It's like one of guys, I know I'm here for something. I'm not quite sure. Oh, forgot.
I think I'm meant to be reminding you of whatever it is.
Does WWE not proofread these or something?
I don't. Well, bear in mind, I don't even think they're contracted to WWE. This is on their own account, so technically, have they not got anybody checking their own shit? You know, I believe they have a PA that probably should be looking this up.
Well, I'm pretty sure they do need a PA because they haven't got a degree.
No.
They haven't got a degree in smarts. You'd think even though you'd like double check like what you're writing about.
Yeah.
And this is the thing that I'm on about there. They're so far up their own arses because they're not fans of these people, of these wrestlers, or these individuals. They're not fans of them. Now, I can guarantee you that they never watched one of their matches.
Yep.
I can guarantee that they never even fucking followed one of their careers. So stop talking about something you know nothing about.
Yeah.
Concentrate on yourselves like the fucking Kardashians do.
No comment. No comment.
You know, just fuck off. Just fuck off out of our lives, will you? You've gone from wrestling, you retired. You shit anyway. So goodbye. The only reason why you were over because you did a fucking sexy dance and people wanted to bone you. That's it. I'm sorry, but it is, and nobody's fucking looking at him for the wrestling ability.
One of them is still married, and the other one is now married. I think are they married? But did marry? Well,
I don't know. You fucking, you find out that the guy that you've been seeing for God knows how long isn't really interested in having kids or anything, and then you go and fucking, you're just like, oh, I don't want this anymore. I'm just going to go, and then you start talking about how shit in bed he is. No, it just goes to show that you're an absolute fucking failure in life, and you're.
Yeah, but it's either that she's either mistaken the fact that she might have been actually mistaken the fact that she couldn't see him.
Yeah.
As in, he wasn't there because he was that bored.
You have to fucking talk just to get him to speak.
Communicate.
Now that one is a speak apparition.
Communicate.
Communicate. Talk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not John Cena's biggest fan. I fucking hate it.
But bear in mind, communication is key. And this is John Cena, who's notorious for being repeatedly on Botchamania for "you talk too much."
Yeah. It just, like I say, I can't get over that Vader post, and I think that just cemented to me like that. I feel like they're just a pair of cretins. That I've literally got no idea of any. They could probably come out now and just go, "Oh yeah, we love Vader doing this match and this match," and that's probably because you've been on the WWE Network and fucking watched them, or you've been on YouTube.
And you've had someone turn around and say, "I think you need to be schooled in the fact that he's no longer with us."
Yes, exactly. It's not hard to look in the obituaries, is it?
Oh dear.
Or the fact that there was actually a fucking tribute.
Oh dear.
It's like, just fuck off and get a grip.
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck up sometimes, but, I at least I've got a good idea of what I'm on about.
Yeah.
And even if I don't, I'll turn to you and I'll just go, so, am I right in saying that? Is that right?
And if not, I can find a way of, sort of making it work.
Yeah, by looking at Google.
If I don't know it. If I don't know it, I'll research it.
Majority of the time.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. But anyway.
Stop fapping over that keyboard, Burns.
I'm not. But anyway, point being is, you've got to take into account, wow, Vader situation. However, great tribute. His son and his wife were there.
Yeah.
And when they literally said, what time is it? And the crowd's going, it's Vader time.
Yeah. Another one that's got a really good entrance song there as well, Vader.
Vader. Just look at the, I know there's some people who are going to question some of the Hall of Fame for this year. And they may do. That's fine. We know which people are going to be questioned. That's fine. But, wow.
I think they just find a bunch of celebrities as well that have attended the show and just be like, oh yeah, we'll induct you into the Hall of Fame.
No. They didn't have any celebrities this year.
Fucking hell, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Do you know how many they had? 5. They had 5 this year.
Inductees?
Yeah, only 5 inductees for this year.
Well, you had the Steiner brothers.
Which, wow.
Vader. So there's 4.
Shad Gaspard with the Warrior Award.
Oh, yeah, I'd heard about
that. And Queen Sharmell. Queen Sharmell.
Okay.
The 1991 Miss Black America, former Nitro Girl and long-time manager in WCW and WWE. Most famously of her husband Booker T.
Yeah, again, of the New Day. Whoo!
Fair enough. I know who she is.
What did you do to deserve that status? Nothing. Fuck off.
I'm not going to say anything to that. That's their choice. That is their choice.
I bet Booker T just turned around and said, well, you know that angle that you did with Triple H all them years ago when he just pointed out to say that you people don't...
Oh!
Do you remember that?
Oh, no, you did not go there, did you? Tell me you did not go there.
You did not just say that. And I'm like, sorry, bro. I'm just repeating what Triple H said.
Her career, I believe, she was a Nitro Girl under the name of Storm. Then she became a valet for the artist.
Look. I know who she is. But again, I will reiterate the fact of why is she being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Michael Jackson's got more right to be fucking put in the Hall of Fame.
I'm not touching that one with a barge pole.
Is it because it hasn't got a little hand?
No, I'm not touching. I'm not. Nope. Not going there. Nope.
That was probably one of more my risque jokes there. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I just went. I'm not going there. No. Right. Fair enough. She's got an award, and you've got the Balor Twins going. I'm so happy for you. Okay, fine.
But why? Nobody cares about you.
She was a character, which is, I think, is acceptable to a degree.
I'd rather accept fucking Hornswoggle into the Hall of Fame.
Doubt it be anytime soon yet.
Oh, God.
Anyway, We've then got the, as we mentioned, Steiner Brothers. Oh wow! Did not expect to see that.
Did he cut a promo?
Yes.
Did it have anything to do with science?
No. He actually says, "I'm quite surprised they've actually given me a live mic." Because things can sort of get off the rails, and Rick Steiner just walks in and goes, "I'll take that, thank you." He goes, "Please do."
Yeah, take it before I lose it.
It's like, but at the same time, the way he carried himself, he just looked and he was like, wow, he was humble.
I was just about to say, are you trying to say that the Scott Steiner, the one that stood on a WCW fucking Titantron and put full teeth in to mock Ric Flair, is humble?
He was
or the
humble.
the same man that decided to take the laws of physics into his own hands by coming up with a mathematical equation that could boggle the mind of even fucking Einstein.
The man who, at one point, when trying to get to the ring to cut a promo, forgot how loud the mics are and said, "Give me the fucking mic!"
Oh, yeah, on a British independent scene show.
No, that wasn't on the British Independence scene, that was on Raw. That was on fucking Raw.
Remember the one he did at PCW?
Oh, no shit. Come on, you motherfuckers.
It's like, anything you want me to do? Yeah, it's a kid show, like, you know, so just try and keep going, quiet, you motherfuckers. And it's like, yeah, that's Scott Steiner's in the building again.
What made it so funny is each time he swore, he got a pop.
Got the kids at the front just going, yay, it's a wrestler swear.
No, I think it wasn't the daytime show, so I don't think the kids were there.
Still funny, though.
Oh, yeah. It's like, fuck! Hey! Shut the fuck up! Hey!
Yeah.
Sit the fuck down!
Scott Steiner promos, some of the best in the world.
Oh, mate. And the only thing I recommend anyone to do is just don't ask him to jump off ringside with a double axe handle smash, because it might hit you in the back of the calf.
Yeah. Also, don't call yourself the genetic freak, because he fucking pops off that. You remember that on Impact?
Oh, my.
When that lad, what was his name? Rob. He was on WWE, wasn't he, for a bit?
He called himself the Freak.
Yeah, he called himself the Freak, but then he come up with the genetic freak in one promo, and Scott Steiner lost his shit.
Oh.
And actually cut a promo on him in the ring and fucking brutalised him. And it makes me wonder why. And I wonder if that fucking British guy's still around anymore.
Rob Terry, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Rob Terry. I'm literally having to quickly look up if he's still wrestling.
Because I remember in WWE, it was just nothing but pure muscle.
He was.
Because didn't he do a run with Wade Barrett at one stage?
With Wade Barrett? No, I don't think he did. He was under the name of Big Rob. He debuted with Nick Nemeth, as in Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look.
Because he did a British gimmick as well, didn't he, in WWE?
No, that wasn't WWE. That was TNA. Impact.
Are you sure?
The British Invasion.
Now it rings a bell. Yeah, British Invasion. Yeah, I remember that because they wore Union Jacks, didn't they, on the trunks?
Yeah. Then he was in Old Valley Wrestling.
Because he was hired muscle, wasn't he, in WWE?
He was just hired muscle for Ziggler.
Yeah, that was it. Because
Well,
there was
he only-
literally
he
like
didn't-
not an ounce of fat on him.
He didn't get up to the main roster.
Yeah, that was it. So what's he doing now?
I'm just trying to find out what he's exactly doing. There isn't actually, oddly, anything that he's doing. I think he's just bodybuilding now.
One of them that just fell off the boil, couldn't hack it, and now he's gone back to what he did best.
It might, but then again, it sort of, he didn't. When they did push him, it didn't go the way they wanted, and when it was time to actually push him, they didn't push him, and when when they shouldn't have pushed him, they pushed him.
Yeah. In other words, he was shit when they were pushing him, but he was good when they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, are we done now? Because I really need to get some headache tablets.
Oh, no. We're not done yet. I'm just going to just go. Undertaker, great guy with the whole situation. We had the Steiner brothers. The Shad Gaspard thing was absolutely amazing. That was amazing. Because of his son.
Yeah.
And his widow. Guess who they even got to come down with his son? JTG. And JTG and Araya, Shad's son, did the Crime Time. Their usual stance that they used to do, where they got in. When they entered into the ring.
Yeah.
Which is cool as hell, mate. That was just... I looked at it and I was like, wow. Just wow.
Amazing.
No, it was really heartfelt, genuinely. It was genuinely heartfelt and, great pick for the Warrior Award.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover?
No, I just covered I got a headache.
I believe we were at FCW last week.
Yeah, we were at FCW doing commentary.
Yes, and wow. Great show. Silence of the Slams.
Silence of the Slams.
Yes, Silence of the Slams. The Slams.
And hopefully that'll be on Power 4 TV, won't it?
I don't know. Don't know where that's been. Where there is talk. So I don't know if that's going to be on there. But if it is going to be released, if it's going to be DVDs or anything, we will make you aware of it as soon as we know. But we have done the commentary, and I will say congratulations to a certain somebody, to certain individuals that were on the show.
Who's that then?
The man who's been waiting for the championship for so long.
Oh yeah, Charles Kelsey. But then again, he doesn't like praise.
No, he doesn't. See, even though he's the reals champion.
I'm just about to say, because when you said congratulations, did he not tell you to fuck off?
Which time?
After you said it, not the times that you said it, not the times that you were talking before you said it.
Right. And it was like, congratulations, fuck off!
Hey, and guess what? I should give myself a pat on the back as well.
Yes, why?
Because it was like my debut on another show and I didn't have any training. It's amazing, isn't it, what shows you can get and bookings you can get when you're not been trained to do something. Oh, wait. It's because I did train and I practically talk on the Burning Truth. So technically this is my training right now.
Wow.
A lot of lot of wrestling content, so I can provide good comms. And oh shit, I can wrestle as well.
What?
Fuck me. It's amazing, isn't it? What, when some beardy piss flat twat tells you that you fucking... He thinks it's wrong that you get bookings even though you're not training. What the fuck do you know, knobhead?
And you probably need to be doing over 100 matches before you get some 8x4s.
You are?
Or you need to have over 1,000 matches, just get some promo pictures for it to be on sale.
Yeah, you've got to be like, what is it, 50 to 100 matches just before you can actually fucking sell your own 8x10s. What the fuck is that? Fucking wanker. Fuck off. It's a good job I don't have to put up with that bullshit anymore, isn't it?
But you're not being humble.
I'm being fucking humble. I'm humble by telling you my very honest and factual opinion. That person is a fucking moron.
You have to love it, don't you? You have to.
Well, I don't have to, but, I just love a good rant every now and then.
Yeah, we all do.
Fucking cunt.
Be humble. Where's this fucking cat monster?
Fucking all rock.
You beat me to it then. Anyway, that aside, this is getting late and we are going to have to wrap this episode up. So, with that being all said, myself and James Irvine would like to say thank you very much for listening to this episode. But always, I will say, this is where I'm going to be pushing our regular mental health message as always, because it is something that we take serious and it is something that we both deeply care about.
Agreed. So with that said, it is okay to be not okay, and asking for help is never a sign of weakness. And in doing so, you may find that you've got more people that care about you out there than you realise.
100%. 100%. And, never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. A quote from Tom Campbell of Cultaholic: make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. We always reckon, if it can be anything in this world right now, please always choose to be more kind. And genuinely, if you do think somebody is having trouble out, reach out. You could end up helping them out in a massive way.
Yep.
And in doing so, we always recommend everyone to please be excellent to each other. And do I need to do the voice for this? Yes, I do. What is the number one rule of... No, you know what? Fuck it. What is the number one rule in general? What is the number one fucking rule that we always promote on this show?
Don't be a filthy, beard-faced fucking twat.
In short, don't be a dick. If you're gonna be a dick, fuck off. Because genuinely, we don't need it. Nobody wants that shit. Get your shit and fuck off. Get in the bin. Do whatever. If you want to do your fucking stupid shit antics, whatever it is you're going to be doing, be it either slandering somebody off and, not taking into consideration mental health, putting out false rumours or anything like that, fuck yourself off. If you're going to be cruel to animals, fuck yourself again. If you're going to be slips, if you're going to be fucking weasels, if you're going to be absolutely fucking nonsense, filthy pricks and everything, all the above, and wallies, fuck off.
Wow, I think you blew your load in one fucking go there, didn't you? Feel better now? Feel better?
Exactly. Sometimes you have to let the rage out.
Would you like some calms?
I think I've got enough calms. But, every now and again, a bit of a burst and let out is actually healthy for the year. It's healthy from time to time. So,
you just burst out like Shaq's fucking dick.
But anyway, point being is...
No, I do believe that sounds a bit more of a...
But anyway, point being is, regardless of it, if someone does lash out or anything, it might be because of it might be the case of they're not actually lashing out at you personally. If they are, then they're being a dick, so pay no attention to them. Or they could be just being a dick. They might be just doing it because they're reaching out. Who knows? But whatever you do, please always make sure to check out mental health. It is always important. It is just as important as physical health. And with all of that, genuinely, thank you very much for listening to this episode. We hope you all stay well, stay safe, and we'll hopefully catch you on the next episode. Until then, please check out your local wrestling promotions.
Mainly UKWA.
Of course. And there is other ones. There is other local local promotions that we recommend you to check out. Do check them out. We're always fans of checking out your local promotion. But until then, we hope you all stay safe and stay well. We'll catch you next week. Until then, it's been emotional. Catch you later from me.
Catch you later from me.
And until then...
Echo!
What was that?
Oh, I forgot.
Catch you later.
Bye-bye.